Qualcomm, I mean, just crushed it.
Just absolutely crushed it. And man, I got a big smile on my face just because I love to see it. I mean, if you remember a few years ago, Qualcomm being on the ropes, right? They're going to be, Apple's not paying their bills. They're being sued by 6 of the largest antitrust groups on the planet. A hostile takeover from Broadcom. Did I miss something? Layoff. I mean, it's just nuts. So here we are. Qualcomm knocked the freaking cover off the ball. Beat on the top plus 37%. Beat on the bottom 54%. Insane. Record auto and record IoT. Increased the auto pipeline by $3 billion to $19 billion. That is larger than most technology companies out there. Revised guidance down, but 24% improvement in EPS with all that macro uncertainty put in there. And the market pays all that success back by dropping their stock, which is just really, really sad. Net, premium Android strategy is winning, right? Even handsets were up, 59%? Diversification play with 2 record revenue quarters inside of auto and IoT. And let me finalize with Samsung, right? That the Samsung deal should have been an absolute keystone for them, but I do understand that the institutional investors don't know how to change or revise their spreadsheet for a lot of the lack of information that publicly came out of that. But the great part is, as industry analysts, Daniel, we can take the shot. And so here's my interpretation of the deals. First of all, 2 deals. First one was an IP deal, 7-year IP 3G to 6G. Okay, so ending in 2030, 6G hasn't even been ratified yet. Vote of confidence. And the second one, Snapdragon Premium everywhere at Samsung in products that have never seen it before, like PC, like tablet, XR, wearables, and hearables. So that plus 100% of Galaxy S phones, if they execute, which is up from 75%. A little bit of unknown about Galaxy A. Is Galaxy A premium? So Qualcomm has been in the Galaxy A, but they're not in it right now. It's Exynos, and for a while, MediaTek was in there. So we don't know. We're going to have to see. Net, institutional investors didn't know how to fill in their spreadsheets on the deal.
Well, so you hit a lot of it, and I'm just going to reiterate it. I mean, look, just a very, very good result. Even the revision down, resetting, still shows strong growth. You saw the automotive pipeline bump to $19 billion. This company's just on win streak after win streak, and its whole modular approach to building the automobile of the future is definitely paying dividends. You're seeing the IoT business remain strong. There's a company now that has all 4 of its businesses are over $1 billion a year. 3 of its 4 businesses now, not including licensing, by the way, are over, and this is just in the QCT side, are well over $1 billion a year. And the handset business, which I know Cristiano wants to prove diversification, and he has, but at the same time, it's been so successful that it keeps running away. This was a 59% growth quarter. And where Qualcomm is really crushing it is at the top end, at the premium tier. There's just no question. And that also has a lot to do with why the margin keeps it keeps growing too, is, when you can sell at the high end, that tends to always be a really, really great way to press your margins. That lower end stuff is great for volume and revenue, but not necessarily great for the bottom line. The Samsung partnership was great. I see a great opportunity for it to push its ambitions in, you said, wearables, and then of course the connected PC business, which is something that we know is an opportunity right now for Qualcomm in particular, especially with all the things we just talked about on our last topic. I guess probably not a great thing for Intel to have another strong competitor entering the fray, but with mobile devices becoming more ubiquitous, from PC to handset, Qualcomm knows something about the handset and that part of our lives, and maybe has something good to offer there. And we'll see if that becomes a bigger, more robust part of the business. So basically, the long and short, Pat, is the diversification strategy is working. The fact that Qualcomm basically taps into revenue on every single mobile handset on the planet that gets sold is not a bad deal for the company. That licensing business didn't grow a lot, but it's just steady Eddie. And the fact that all the regulators, for the moment, are off the back has been a really good thing for the company to focus on growth, diversification, margin expansion, revenue expansion, and of course, execution, which there's really very little to complain about here